Greetings. This is Emily from Uni-edit. Today we are looking at the question, how does verb tense change the meaning of a statement? This video will be approximately 5 minutes long. Consider this image of an iceberg as a representation of verb tenses. Tenses have a direct, straightforward meaning. This is the denotation or the dictionary definition. In this example, it is the part of the iceberg we can see. It is above the surface. In addition to what we can see, there is a somewhat hidden connotation. Connotations are associations that can be shaped by emotions, culture, as well as other factors. Underneath the surface, there is meaning, but it is difficult to analyze or describe. This is true in English as well as most other languages. Let's look at the same statement, but each statement will use a different verb tense. I went to England, simple past tense. I have been to England, present perfect tense. I had been to England, past perfect tense. I am in England, simple present tense. The meaning of 1, 2, and 3 is that sometime in the past I did go to England. The meaning of 4 is that currently I am in England. Although statements 1, 2, and 3 are all about the past, they are subtly different. How does the verb tense change the meaning? The implication of I went to England is that this was a single event that took place at one point in the past. It might have been a holiday, a work trip, or a long stay. The reader can't tell. The present perfect tense, I have been to England, is an experience I have had, possibly many times. Typically, the writer would be discussing the traveling he has done in his life. The implication of I had been to England is that going to England was something I had done prior to something else. For example, I had been to England already, so I didn't go there on my last trip. The connotation changes for I had been to England. This is describing action at some point in the past, before something else happened. Perhaps the speaker is explaining his story of how he went to America, but had been to England before that. As mentioned before, sentence 4's meaning is quite clear. It means at the same time of speaking or writing, I am in England. Let's look at another example to help see the hidden meaning that a verb tense can have on a sentence. Let's pretend we have possible witnesses being interviewed by police. The first tells police, I saw her at the market. The second tells police, I have seen her at the market. The third tells police, I had seen her there before she moved away. The first one is implying something different from the second and the third. The first witness is probably referring to the specific time or event the police are interested in. The second is suggesting that she can verify the woman's presence at the market before. This does not place her there at the time of the crime, however. The third is implying that the woman had been there previously, but as far as the witness knows, it is no longer happening. Both the second and the third are saying she has been to the market before, but it is not tying her to the location at the time the police are asking about. As you can see, the verb tense can have a dramatic impact on the implied or suggested meaning of a word or phrase within academic writing. Thank you for watching. This is Emily from Uni-edit, wishing you a wonderful day.